Hey, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is Donna from Tarot, like you've never seen me before. So, I wanted to have a conversation with you all real quick. You've been dealing with people who are very superficial. Um, they they look at the surface of things. They don't see the real you, and they don't see what's really important. Because you deserve and need somebody who is real, who's genuine, authentic, deep, that looks beneath the surface and sees the real person. And that's not what you've been dealing with. And I know a lot of you all have been cutting them loose like there's no tomorrow. Just you've had enough. Um, but something is drawing you to those people. I'm not really sure what it is. Something is drawing you to people who are not seeing your worth, seeing your value, honoring your loyalty, honoring your trust, honoring the deep, authentic person that you are. I don't know if it's that you've been burned and so you're trying to keep things superficial so you don't get hurt. Only you know the answer to that. Um, but I want to show you something. You might be able to appreciate this. Hopefully, this you should see this setup I've got going on right now. I'm doing this because I want it to be in a different environment, and I also want to be able to show you two things. A, this is how I see Scorpio. Scorpio can see the, what is the word? I'm even, Jesus. Potential. You see the potential in people and things. And so do I. I have moon in the 8th. I'm a Cancer sun with moon in the 8th house. So I value, or not value, that's Venus, but I feel comfortable and much more comfortable in situations and around people who are deep and authentic. So I get the Scorpio energy. This is a room that I started working on. Can you even see this? Can you see that? It's a cocked up mess, isn't it? Normally I would use the iPad as a remote to turn this on, but I wanted you to see this. So this was the bedroom that I wanted to move into. And the person I told that I was going to change this room up and remove all this stuff and paint it, put new floor and everything. I hope this thing doesn't get blown over. I'm outside with the wind blowing, and I literally am using a selfie stick to hold an iPhone in a wine bottle of Apothic Dark. Well, not in the wine, but so this room that's what it looked like. This is what I made it into. But they didn't see the potential. They said, "Why are you wasting your time and money on this, pile of junk?" Because this is what it looks like now from the outside. But this is what it looked like initially. Why are you wasting your time? They said, just fix up the room that you're already in. It wouldn't take much to fix it. This person doesn't see the potential. This person that I'm talking about is somebody that you have probably been dealing with as well. Somebody who only sees the surface, can't see past the surface. They're superficial and they don't deserve you. They deserve another superficial person who's just as superficial as they are. I was walking around the property. I saw something sticking up out of the dirt. And so I had to pull it out. I was like, what is that? It's a piece of old farm equipment. But all I saw was this part. Getting a blood in my eyes. I saw this part sticking up out of the soil, and I started pulling, and this came out. But it's from an old tractor. Here, next to it, a really old, what do you call it, hinge to something huge. Some barn or something, I don't even know. And then this is part of my tractor as well. These all came, look how old this is. This came out of the dirt. And I only saw a piece sticking up out of it. And I was like, oh, what is that? And so I had to dig deeper and see what was underneath the soil. Scorpio, you like to know what's beneath the surface. You deserve somebody who is willing to look beneath the surface. You've been dealing probably for the last, I'm going to say 3 years, probably with in and out, erratic, unstable, unreliable people, and you don't deserve that. You don't want it, but I have a feeling you're going to keep dealing with that until you figure out what is drawing you to them. And is it that are you afraid of getting too close to somebody? Wait for the right person. Because I know it's easy for me to say that, but seriously, people who see you and look beneath the surface are your people. That's who you deserve. That's who is going to honor you. That's who's going to value you. That's who's going to honor your trust. They're not going to break your trust. They're going to honor your loyalty. They're going to reward you with the same loyalty back. So, I did say I was going to give you a little heads up of what's going on next month. But you deserve somebody who looks beneath the surface. You've been dealing with superficial people, and it's not satisfying, is it? And speaking of which, please don't look at the video from earlier this morning, because that was a dumpster fire. I always choose who I'm going to read for at the end of a reading. In fact, I can't do that right now because I don't have a die with me. That's fucked up. I forgot to bring the die. So I'm just going to choose a sign. But I rolled and I got Scorpio again. And this is the third reading I've done for you in the last 24 hours. So obviously something's going on. So I wanted to look a little deeper. That's what I did. It's me looking deeper. And also looking, this is the real me. I almost did this from the tub. I was in the tub and I was getting ready just to start filming. No makeup, hair soaking wet, no clothes. Well, I'm not going to show you anything, but I mean, I'm not trying to make a porn, but you would have seen like from here up, but yeah, and you would have heard the water, but I didn't want to forget, the message that was really coming through to me, that was really occurring to me. I was like, you know what? This is what I need to say to Scorpio. This is what I need to tell them. And I almost did it from the tub. Woo! I don't know if that would have gotten any views or not, but I would never have heard the end of that from my friends and family, which then again, I don't know, but whatever. So I got myself dressed. Oh, what was that one? I got dressed. What popped out? Oh, okay. So fast movement. So October. I know we're not in October, but let's talk about October. October's coming up. We have a Mercury retrograde actually starting. That is going to be Monday. Monday is Mercury retrograde. Is it this one? No, it's the next. It's not. It's about a week, I think, isn't it? I have to look. Jesus, I should know this. You know what? While I'm talking to you, let's just pull up the ephemeris. Takes a second. Pull up my junk pile. Let's see here. So this is now, and we'll change it to a day. Move forward. Forward. Yeah, okay, so it's gonna be next Monday. So the 27th, Mercury goes retrograde. And it's gonna go retrograde square Pluto, which is the modern ruler of Scorpio, which means planet communication and the planet of intensity are gonna clash. So the day that Mercury stations, people are gonna be hot-headed and intense. There's probably gonna be fights. Hopefully there's not gonna be a lot of accidents that result in death, because planet of communication and transportation and the planet of intensity and death, squaring off, literally. All right, so October. What kind of things can we expect for Scorpio in October? I know that you're going to continue to deal with some of these superficial people, and erratic and unstable, unreliable. It's going to probably happen. You know what? Here, let's just do this. Hopefully I don't knock over my selfie stick. Let me pull this up for you all. All right, so this is why I'm coming up with this. Here's Scorpio, okay? And what I did is they call it a solar chart, basically, where you put like your sign right here at the beginning. I don't know if you can see this. So on the cusp of the first house is Scorpio. Over here is your house of relationships. That little blue planet there, that's, can you see that? That's Uranus. That right there is Uranus. That's the planet of instability. Erratic, things not being stable or reliable. For the last 3 years, it's been in your 7th house of partnerships. So let's see how long before that. Okay, so you're going to start to get some relief in 2025. I know, that's not what you want to hear, is it? But now, Uranus can also be, and some people call it Uranus, it can also be unique and otherworldly, the best of the best. So if you can transition from relationships that are unstable and unreliable to ones that are completely unique and the best of the best you could ever hope for, ones that stand out as uncommon, that's where you want to be headed. So October, I know I keep promising. I think the dogs are trying to come out. I am sitting on the front porch and the dogs keep trying to insert themselves into every video, every one. So I locked them in the house. Now I'm out of here. All right, so October for Scorpio. What we got going on? I doubt this video is going to get any views, actually, any views at all. And here's why. If you've seen any of the ones I've done the last 72 hours, you're probably like, Jesus, ew. So I decided just to like be a little more low-key, a little more open and authentic and less matter-of-fact and in your face and all that shit. Or maybe it isn't in your face, I don't know. Okay, so October for Scorpio. What we got? So this is sneakiness and shadiness from someone or something. This can also be hiding your thoughts and not letting people know what you're up to, which you can be good at. You can be good at like keeping things to yourself. What else we have going on? Just watch out for sneakiness from people. Feeling exhausted and done with something. Had enough. Being done with it. Sharing what you have. Bringing things into balance. Equal give and take. And then dealing with people and situations from the past. Because this is a card of the past also. This one and the 6 of Cups both. But this has to do with also giving to 2 people. So you don't want to deal with somebody who is being sneaky and giving to 2 people. They're pentacles, because pentacles is money, you know. What else? What kind of advice do we have for you for October? What kind of advice do we have for you for October, huh? What we got? I'm sitting out here in short shorts. Oh my God. Pale as a motherfucker. Here's that fast movement again. This is also a card of Sagittarius. And you have a Gemini card, a Sagittarius card, you have a Aquarius card, and you have a Taurus card. You may have been dealing with people who have been living on the shadow side of those signs. But you should move quickly away from people and things that are not authentic. To be the Scorpio King of Love. This is your card, King of Love. Be your loving self. Be done with anyone who is shady and can't look beneath the surface and see what else is there under the dirt. Okay? Don't be afraid to go digging through the dirt. And choose people who aren't afraid to dig in the dirt. And that song by oh my God, who is it? There's a Peter Gabriel? I think that's Digging in the Dirt. Isn't that a song by Peter Gabriel? I think it is. Um, yeah, you deserve somebody who honors your loyalty and your honesty and your need for authenticity. All right, I'm going to sign off now. I don't. Who should we choose next? Who? Here, let's let the tarot deck decide what sign we're going to choose next, because I didn't bring the dice with me. I'm out here with my selfie stick and inside of a wine bottle. I got my what do you call it? It's my version of a Bloody Mary. It's a what is it? V8 spicy, hot and spicy with Ciroc, summer citrus. A shot of that in it. I'm gonna enjoy that in a minute. So we are going to be reading for. Well, it's one of the Earth signs. Let's see, 7. So cardinal fixed. That's Taurus. So we're doing Taurus next. All right. Scorpio. That's actually the sign that's the opposite of yours, which a lot of times you all can be drawn to, Taurus folks. All right. I will talk to you later, and let's think authentic, non-superficial. Cut those motherfuckers out. All right. Love you guys.